Well, good morning. It's 10 o'clock. I'm finally here. We're at Big South Fork River and Recreation Area. Um, Up for a 2 night, 3 day big loop trip. It's going to be over 30 miles. So we'll see how it goes. Plans may be changed. I don't know. Took me longer to get here than I thought. It's 10 o'clock here now, and I've got over 10 miles to go today. So we'll just have to see how all that pans out. But yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good. Up on the ridge, the rim where I'm going to be going, I don't think there's going to be any water. At least that's what the rangers said. So I'll have to stop and carry some up the hill. And then tomorrow I'll be heading down. So I should be okay. We'll see how all that pans out. But weather's going to be beautiful. It's perfect. It's a beautiful day. It's a little bit cloudy, but not bad at all. Temperature is not bad. So anyway, I'm going to get out on the trail and get going. I'll talk to you at some time in the future. All right. Just kind of heading down the trail. Just got started a few minutes ago, but this is kind of neat. Walking through some rocks, some overhangs, kind of cool looking stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hump it today if I'm gonna get where I want it to go. But if I don't, that's okay too. Look at that. Pretty cool stuff. Ain't it? Well, right up there is a tree growing right out of the top of that rock right there on the edge. Cool. I'm gonna go around this way because I don't want to get wet. Looks like I'm gonna get wet anyway. All right. Just a minute here. My shoes coming undone. All right, shoes fixed. The first waterfall of the day. It's a teeny one. We're gonna go behind it. Kind of cool though, isn't it? Yeah. Look at these rocks. These holes right there and there. That is weird. So this trail's rated as hard the whole way. So we shall see. I know there's been some cases where some things were rated as hard and I didn't think they were. And then there was that last one I was on, they rated sections of that as hard, and it was. So what a gorgeous day. Another blessed day. So it looks like we're going to go down, follow the creek for a ways, and then we're going to climb back up again. So I think the climb back up is going to be the hard part. But it looks like we got plenty of water down there, so I just have to make sure that I stop at the last spot and get it. So yeah, later. Okay, just a couple of seconds later, down the trail a little bit, and that tree is really cool. Look at that. Is that neat or what? Look at that root. Look at that. That is cool. I guess I'm following the green blaze. I don't know what that is. I think that's for the John Littleton Farm Loop Trail, which is what I'm on right now. Okay, I'll get back to you later with some other stuff. Alright, so I got a remote control for the GoPro, and it's doing wacky stuff. I thought I was trying to keep from buying another camera. Thought if I could get the remote to work and all that, and it worked for a couple of times, and then I don't know if I just left it off too long or whatever, it just turned off. But anyway, we'll get her figured out. But it's a nice little walk in the woods, a lot of rhododendron in here. Trail's in pretty good shape. I mean, it's been used, but it's not down to the dirt. I mean, you can see still a lot of crushed leaves on the trail, so for the most part. I hope it doesn't rain. Oh, let's go down here. It says there's okay, coming up on a stream crossing, and I'm taking a chance. This is the first of 3 that are left. I've turned away from the Laurel Branch, but there should be another one. The last one looks like it's going to be good, so I'm going to take a chance that there's going to be water there. If there isn't, I'll have to turn around and come back to whatever I can find. But pretty cool, huh? Oh, they even got you a little bench to sit down. I might regret this, but onward and upward. So we are going to continue around to the right. And we'll go from there. I mean, if I have to turn around and come back, I'll come back. If I have to, because it's going to be a dry camp up on top. And I gotta have water for this evening, tomorrow morning, and then the hike down. I don't know how long it'll be after I leave from up there until I get to another water source again. So I've got to make sure I have plenty. So here's hoping that the gamble pays off. Later. Okay, not too much later. Thought this looked pretty neat. The old rock house area back up in there. Trees growing out of the rocks. Creek running down there, and it sounds nice. Looks nice. So that's the direction I just came. We're gonna go this way. It looks like it curves on around. So there's supposed to be a lot of cool rock formations on this trail. I've seen several already. Some neat rock houses. There's been a few ladders to climb up or climb down. Bridges to cross. And this is a big rock house, which from what I can understand, you're not supposed to camp in these. Look at that cool tree, how it bent around the curve so it could get to the sun. Isn't that neat? And look at the way that rock is stratified. And that piece right there looks like it's about ready to come down, that slab there. I gotta walk under that too. Let's walk on around this way. I think this is the way the trail goes, so that's the way we're gonna go. There's a cave right there. Look at these cool rocks. It's kind of pretty. Okay, leaving the water behind, hoping for water ahead. Later. Warning, high cliffs ahead. I hope I didn't miss my water source. It doesn't show me crossing that creek yet, but I don't know. Oh, I see what they're talking about. There's a little bit of a drop off there. Maybe this is just along this little section of trail. You don't want people wondering. Oh yeah, I see what they're talking about. I don't know if you can see it through there or not. I think I hear water unless it's the wind blowing. I think this is probably my last water source before I get up high. So if it is, we're gonna call it get some water and get some lunch and get up the hill. It's 10 after 12 this time. So Yep, there's water. I'm gonna have to go down the hill to get it. So I think it's time to stop. And let me just verify it, just to make sure. Check my trusty dusty phone here. Actually, it says I have another one on further up ahead. You know what? I'm gonna chance it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. If the water's running there, and I didn't think it would be, it'll be running further up. So, okay. I think we've come up to our first view spot. Kind of give you an idea of what I've climbed up out of the last couple of hours. But I was down low. Now I'm up high. Not as high as some places, but you can see that's pretty. Yeah. A little breeze blowing, but most of what you hear is water. So we're going to continue way on around to the left, and then we'll be looking down over the Cumberland River. So yeah. Okay. Well, we have found us a nice lunch spot. Here's some water. Easy to get to. Right there. Look at that. This is pretty in through here. Look at that, how that's coming down through there. That's pretty. Yeah, so I can just get down right there and get my water right there or on the other side. And somebody has a campsite set up, or, you know, it's like a, I wouldn't call it stealth, but hey, it's a campsite. If you wanted to stay by water, good thing to remember. So I'm gonna stop it right here, have some lunch, and I'll get back with you later. Well, lunch is over. Great spot for it. Kind of cool out, actually. But man, my pack is heavy now. Woo! Where I was carrying 1 liter of water, now I'm carrying 5. So I added another 9 pounds to my pack weight. So I'm probably about 38 pounds, maybe 39, somewhere along in there. And the rest of the trip is uphill. So yeah, good time. But nice break. Pretty weather. An interesting trail. That was a nice spot back there. Been a nice spot for campsite.
So it is 1:45 here, and I haven't even made it up to the top, and there's another 4-something miles, or more than that. It's a 7-mile loop up there. I just don't think I'm gonna get it done today. So I may get part of it done and then get more done tomorrow. We'll see. Talk to you later. Okay. I had a biker come by. Bikes can be on this section of the trail, and being as how my hearing is not as good as it used to be, he scared the bejabbers out of me. I like to jump out of my skin. But anyway, we're on the Grand Gap Loop, and kind of reminds me of Savage Gulf a little bit. Pretty big drop off. They told the bikers to get off and walk their bikes along this edge here. I don't really see why, because it's not that big a deal. I mean, you have to really get out there on purpose to have any chance of falling off that at all. But let's go out here and take a look. I don't know how it'll work with the sun, but let's look anyway. Look over there. Boy, this rock has seen a lot of people on it. That's a goodly little ways down there. Yeah. And you can see the Cumberland, South Fork of the Cumberland River right there. I'm not sure where this is. There's supposed to be Angel Falls overlook here, but I'm not sure if this is it or not. But that looks like a little rapids area there. But I hear more water down in the trees down there, but I can't really see. So, yeah. Well, looks like we're coming up on maybe some views. That last creek was Laurel Creek Overlook, not Angel Falls. Angel Falls, I saw a sign just a minute ago. It said they're up this way. But I don't know where. Oh, another please walk your bike sign. I kind of see that right here. Yeah, this says Angel Falls Overlook here. So the falls that I saw earlier was Angel Falls, I believe. Let's see. Wow. You know, I better pay attention to what I'm doing here. Hold on, here we go. Yes, indeed. See that rock over there? That's where I was just a few minutes ago. And on that other side, just to the left of it, across that little gully there, was another section where I was. All right, let's get down here and get a little closer so we can see the falls. Ooh, wow. This water is heavy. This pack is heavy. Oh yeah. Oh my, look at the colors on that rock. Look at the colors on that. Wow. Okay. That is the South Fork of the Cumberland River. And I guess that's Angel Falls, like right down there. And that's the drop off right there. Too much weight to be bending over like that. I see a trail down there by the river. There is a trail that goes by the river. So, but isn't this a beautiful day? Awesome. I've only seen, well, since I saw the Ranger this morning, and that one fella on a trail bike. That's all I've seen today. All right. Yeah, okay. Let us continue on down the trail. I think I've been up here one time before. Many years ago. It's pretty in its own way, but you can tell the water's down from what it was. I'm not sure if there's a dam downstream. I don't know. I don't know what happened, because that looks like that water's a lot higher. And we've had a lot of rain, so I don't know. Okay, later. All right. That's a rock house right there. Full of mud. Huh. I remember this now. I do. Later. This is just a cool section of trail. Look at all those weird holes in that rock. That's on the bottom side. I really need to research that, I guess, and find out what they think caused that. Because that is just weird. I'm sure there's an explanation. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I remember doing this years and years ago. I remember some of this stuff here. Pretty massive rocks. So it's 2:30 Central, 3:30 here. I think I'm gonna try to walk for another hour at least, maybe 2, depending on where I get, how far I get. Because I got a big day tomorrow too. And the more I can get done today, the less I'll have to do tomorrow. Thought you'd like to see that. Well, excuse me. Good evening. I'm here at a little stealth campsite. A long day. I think it's probably a record for me with a full backpack, and I carried all that water for a long ways. Not complaining, just tired. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of nice here. It's going to do just fine. Somebody else has camped here at one time before. They had a fire. They didn't put any stones around it, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah. So there's the tent set up. I've been on the trail for quite a while today. I haven't even really gotten started, just got the tent up. I'll be fixing me some supper here before too long, but just kind of give you a little bit of a view of what's going on. And the trail is just right down there, not very far away, maybe 20 yards or so, and then it drops way off down over there. So this is not a completely level site, but it's the best I could find, and I just needed to stop. But anyway, let me get the phone out and I'll see how many miles I did today. Well, it is a new personal record. I did 12 miles today. So not too bad. I don't feel too bad. My shoulders are a little sore and my hips a little sore. Just carrying that water made a huge difference. Anyway, I'm going to have me some supper, get everything ready for camp, and then I'm going to go to sleep before too long after the sun goes down because I'm tired. So I will see you tomorrow morning. The sun will come up that direction, and I'm under the trees. I don't see any dead limbs or anything anywhere, so hopefully I won't have a water issue with the tent and I can get it done and over with. So we will talk to you in the morning.